Good morning. It is the Monday morning cup of coffee for Monday, July 10th, 2023. I'm your host, Tommy Womack. Got my Abraham Lincoln cup here. I trust you have your cup. Let's all raise them up. Let's have a sip of Joe together. One, two, three. I'm almost out of what I got in this cup here. Hope you had a nice weekend. I did. Didn't do much of anything. I was going to go see a band called Sunday Best at the Beast with my niece from Kentucky, and she never got in touch with me about coming over and meeting me or anything. Um, so that didn't work out, but that's okay too because I was kind of in a homebody mood anyway. I'd been on the road so much last week and the week before that. Um, I went to California and it was overall a great success. I actually made money. I came home with money. I did 5 shows, and there was this 3 great shows in one weekend, the 22nd through the 23rd, 4th, something around there. Um, the shows were great. Then I got sick, and I had 3 days in a hotel room throwing up, which happens with me occasionally. I just get nauseous, and I don't know what causes it. The doctors don't know. I wound up in an emergency room this time, and they gave me Zofran, which knocks out the nausea, and it knocks out you too, or at least it can. I took it once and it knocked me out. I took it a second time and I was fine, didn't affect me at all. And then when I got down to the LA area for my last 2 shows, um, the first night in Santa Clarita, it didn't slow me down at all. The next night, or afternoon rather, in Shadow Hills, it kicked my ass, and I wound up playing, leaning over to one side away from the microphone. Like, I don't know why I do that, but when I get fucked up, I lean over like this, and I'm working up the nerve to go talk to Alex, the proprietor of that house concert, and saying, "Man, did it suck? I didn't want it to suck. I didn't mean it. I was just feeling nauseous, and it was like either go on stage and risk throwing up on stage, and I have thrown up on stage before. It's been 35 years, but I have done it. Um, or do I roll the dice on the Zofran and take one and see if I do a great coherent show, or if I totally fall apart?" So, and came pretty close to the second one. Um, and then 2 days later, I was in the airport, and I got hit with the nausea again. So I took one, and I found myself walking or trying to walk down the airport corridor, and my head going like this. And I'd try to bring myself back up, and it would go down. And I was moving very slowly. It was very hard to walk, and I wound up hitchhiking on one of those big black wheelchairs they have. They sat me in it, and they wheeled me to the gate, and they wheeled me down to the ramp to the hatch of the jet. And I got on, and I grabbed seat rest to seat rest and just went down holding on, and got in my seat. And I know a lot of people are asking, why are you doing this to yourself, Tommy? It's over, or at least it's time to really slow it down. Well, I have slowed it down. I just sped it up to go to California, and I'm going to speed it up to go to other places too. If I die on the road, I die on the road. I really don't give a damn. I could just stay home all the time. I could just not play gigs anymore. I could just sit at home and grow old. Uh, I don't feel like doing that. I feel like going out there and facing the Reaper head on. And if I'm found dead in a Holiday Inn or something like that, I just hope it's not I just hope I have clothes on, and I hope there's not a hefty bag full of Quaaludes on the floor and a dead hooker next to me. It's the little things in life you got to hope for, things like that. I am playing a house concert in Murfreesboro, Tennessee this coming Saturday. And if you want information on that, if you live in the Murfreesboro area, then give me a shout at tommywomacklovesyou@gmail.com, and we'll get you set up to where you can come see it. And I will be at the Grove in Glasgow, Kentucky, full band show. That's going to be Saturday, August 12th. There is a show at the 404 in here just down the street from my house, 404 Elysian Fields Road. Let me see when that is. I think it's July 27th. So that's what's coming up on the horizon. Government Cheese is in October, October 14th. Let's see. There's a Tim Krekel tribute September 29th in Louisville, and a house concert in Louisville the next day. Daddy is playing Dragon Park in September 24th. It's a Sunday. And that's all I know of to tell you right now. So I hope you can make it to one of the gigs. I'm excited about playing with the Cheese again. I got new pickups to put in this cheap Gretsch guitar we got. I'm going to try to make it sound like an expensive Gretsch guitar. They're beautiful gold-plated Filtertron pickups is what they're called. Gretsch pickups don't sound like any other guitar made. You can make a Telecaster sound like a Les Paul, and you can make a Les Paul sound like a Telecaster if you know what you're doing. But you can't reproduce the sound of a Rickenbacker, and you can't reproduce the sound of a Gretsch. They are their own animals. And so I'm looking forward to putting these quality pickups in this cheap Gretsch I got. And might have to switch out the vibrato tailpiece, the Bigsby thing, because it's a Bigsby knockoff. It's licensed to another company who made it, and that may be where some of the tuning problems come in with the Bigsby there. And what do you mean, who cares? I care. Some of you out there watching this cares. Anyway, we're hitting the 8 o'clock mark. It's time for you to go to work or go back to sleep or go tend to the flowers or go chant or do yoga or get up on top of the roof naked and do the Sanford and Son theme as if you're croaking like a chicken. I can't believe I just did that. I mean, that's silly by my standards. Don't let the bastards get you down. Don't ever be afraid to say I love you first. I love you. You got your problem, I got mine too. Let's focus on mine and it'll be good for you. It's all about me, babe. It's all about me. Can't you see?